Alright, let's take a look at Dixie Hoedown. This is a really fun tune to learn. It's in the key of G. This is a Jesse McReynolds mandolin tune, and I've noticed that it's really popular in the jam world these days. So I've been playing this for years at a lot of bluegrass jams. So it lays out really nice, kind of like a fiddle tune, but it lays out on banjo in the melodic style really good. So let's take a look at this. Alright, so this song has 2 pickup notes, and it's using the G scale, mostly hanging around frets 5 and 7 for most of the tunes. So we're going to look at the first 2 pickup notes. It starts with middle finger on the first string open, and then I'm going to place my index on 3rd string, 5th fret, and then pluck with thumb. So our first pickup notes are 4 and then we're into the downbeat on the 3rd note, which starts on the B string. So, and then index is going to pluck 2nd string open. Then we've got ring finger on 4th string, 7th fret, pluck with thumb. Back to 2nd string. This kind of goes down and up the scale. It just kind of has a descending, ascending sound. And then we go to 5th fret, 3rd string, pluck with thumb, index on 2nd, ring finger back to 4th string, 7th fret, pluck with thumb, index 3rd string open, middle on 1st. So that first measure goes. And then we go to a C chord. We're basically just going to play a Scruggs roll on just a partial C chord. Index is going to go on 1st fret, 2nd string. Then we're going to do a hammer-on with the middle finger from 0 to 2 on the 4th string. And I'm plucking with thumb. Index 3rd string open. It's kind of an inside roll. Middle on the 1st, or middle on 2nd string. And then we have thumb on the 4th string. And then a pinch on strings 2 and 3. So that little piece goes. And then we have 2 more pickup notes. We got middle on the 1st. This is just like the intro to the tune. Then index 3rd string, 5th fret. So we've got plucked with middle and thumb. Then we do the same measure as the 1st again. Now it goes to a D chord, and I'm going to be in this shape where my index is on 3rd string, 2nd fret, ring is 4th string, 4th fret, and we just do a square roll with thumb, index, thumb, middle. That's strings 4, 2, 3, 1, and then open 4th string. That's a quarter note, and then those same 2 pickup notes to get into the next measure. Now this is just like the first, and this is just like the first measure again. Back to that exact same C lick we did. Same 2 pickup notes. And now we have a G to D measure, a split measure, and this is the one different one that we have here. And I'm going to start with index on 2nd string. This is kind of a descending circular sounding scale. And then we've got ring on 4th string, 7th fret. This is basically a forward roll. Index on 3rd string open. Middle on 2nd string. This is an inside roll. Then we pluck 4th string again, 7th fret. Index 3rd. I'm reaching down with index on the left hand to 4th fret, 4th string, middle on 1st. And then a single note pinch. Those are 2 quarter notes, so that measure goes. And I ended with thumb as a quarter note on the 3rd string. Then there's 2 more pickup notes, just like we started, and we're going back through the A part again. So those same 2 notes. Okay, so then you're going to play the A part one more time, and then you're going to see ending 1 and ending 2 in the tablature. Now, ending 2 is just a regular single note pinch. I'm just plucking, when we get done with the A part again, we pluck thumb on the 3rd string, pinch, and then again. So that's our full A part, and now let's take a look at the B part. So the B part has a really nice melody and a really beautiful chord progression. So now we go up the neck. We're going to end up the neck a little bit more, a little farther, and then we're going to start B part with middle finger on 2nd string, 7th fret, and we pluck thumb thumb on the 5th string, index 2nd, thumb on the 5th. Then I'm shifting up to this familiar G scale position. Index is on 1st string, 9th fret, middle 2nd string, 10th fret, and then I pluck with index, 2nd string, middle 1st, then I go backwards, backward roll, index 2nd, middle 5th. Now I'm open 1st string. So that first measure sounds like this. That's over a G chord, and now we're going to a B minor chord. And I am just going to place my middle finger back on 2nd string, 7th fret, and the roll goes index 2nd, middle 1st, back to 2nd index, thumb 5th. Then I'm going to place my ring down on 1st string, 7th fret. So I'm kind of ending up in this little partial bar type shape. It looks kind of like a D chord, but it's actually over a B minor. And then I'm plucking middle 1st, thumb 5th, and then I lift off the ring finger, index 2nd, middle 1st. So that measure goes. And this is kind of descending a little further. We're going to just slide. Here's the transition. We move the middle down to 2nd string, 5th fret, and we're in this little shape, which we've done in Cripple Creek and some of the other tunes. And we're going to actually start with index off of it, but we're going to pluck with index on 2nd string, middle 1st, thumb 2nd again. So it's kind of like the Foggy Mountain Roll almost, but then I'm going to place index on 1st string, 4th fret, pluck with middle, thumb on 5th, then a backward roll, strings 1, 2, 5, that's middle index thumb. So that measure goes. Okay, now we're back to a G chord. That was an A minor, by the way. That last chord was an A minor. And that's just a little something to talk about. It could say A minor, but since we're using melodic scales, that won't always be obvious in the tab. So you kind of have to look at the chord and just listen to how these scales sound with the chords behind it. But you'll just understand how it sounds as you learn these tunes. So then we're basically back into Scruggs roll here. We're going to play middle on the 1st. This is a quarter note. This is kind of like the Foggy Mountain breakdown hammer. Index on 2nd string, 2nd fret, hammer from 2 to 3, and then that's index on the 2nd, middle 1st, thumb 5th. This is kind of like a square roll here, or it is a square roll. Index 2nd, thumb 3rd, middle 1st. So that measure goes. So this part gets kind of Scruggs-like. We're going to a really familiar basic partial D shape. Index 3rd string, 2nd fret, ring 4th string, 4th fret. And now we're doing a forward roll. I'm starting with my thumb on the 3rd, middle 1st, thumb 4th, index 3rd, middle 1st, thumb 4th, index 3rd, middle 1st. So that just as a basic forward roll. Okay, now the D keeps going. We actually have 3 measures of D here. And then the second measure of D, the next measure of D, we're going to lift off the ring and do a basic forward reverse roll. Thumb on 4th, index 3rd. I've still got my index on the left hand down. Middle on the 1st, thumb 5th, then backwards again, middle 1st, index 2nd, or index 3rd. And now I'm placing my ring back down on the 4th fret, 4th string. Pluck with thumb, middle 1st. So that measure goes. Okay, then we basically do that again. I'm lifting up off the ring, and it changes a little bit, but we go. It's kind of a mix, a hybrid roll there. It's basically starts with forward reverse, but thumb 4th, index 3rd, middle 1st. Then we reverse the roll, index 3rd, place ring back down on 4th, pluck with thumb, then index 2nd string open, thumb 3rd, and middle 1st. And then it's ending with a single note pinch. So that last D measure goes. Then you will play the B part one more time. So this form is AABB. Just take a look at the tablature for the right hand fingering and look at the left hand in the video, but you can try your own left hand fingerings and see what's most comfortable. But this is a real fun tune to play. So I would recommend really learning this one good because it's one that comes up in jams all the time. So have fun with this, and we'll see you at the next lesson.